lampshades that we make. This doesn't have the fringe on it, but I think it's really pretty without the fringe. And then here's a bathroom that we made. So this is the shower and bathtub combination. And we made all those pretty tiles. Aren't they pretty? I love how hand-painted they look, which they are, each one. And then this little trim to kind of separate that angle out. And then look at this beautiful painting of the landscape here. There's the river, the water out there, and all the fields that you see around here. And it starts over here. See? And follows right around the lake. It goes all the way along. And then the floor, I'll take this rug so we can see. See the floor? Those are all of our tiles too. And then all these little drawers that we found, and we built them in here. I mean, there was nothing nice like that. But I did like the basin and the bathtub. Aren't they pretty? They've always been pretty. So, you can tell this is a real living space. Okay. And even the landscape even goes up into the sky. Isn't it beautiful? And up here, and all the way around up there. Okay, now we'll go onto the other side of the carriage house. Oh, I have something else to show you over here. See this little lamp? Look at all the little pieces of things and the shells and this beautiful plume up here. Well, it has a nice little story for me because it's kind of old now, so it needs to be probably re-glued a little bit right here. But it's holding up very well, actually. Well, and look at this. Isn't this adorable? And the maps. Okay, well, one time we were staying up here at our old house, and our dear friends Ann and Chet were so generous with sharing with us. And we always wanted to do something that could help. But I had just hurt my hand seemed to be quite badly. And I was so discouraged because I couldn't do anything to help. Normally I would carry things, and I dropped something and broke something once, and oh, I was just feeling worse and worse because I just couldn't be contributing. And then Anne gave me this lampshade. It was just a plain little lampshade. And she said, Victoria, can you do something with this just to make it a little more interesting? And I was really having a hard time because I just thought I can't cut very well, or I couldn't do anything. It was my left hand, so my hand that I use the most. So I just started praying whilst I was working. And I just thought, no, God is the giver. It's not me. And there must be a way for this to become beautiful. And it just, little by little, it's quite simple. But I was able to curl the pages back, the papers, cut it at the right angles, and fit different things in where they needed to be. And it just turned into something amazing to me. And it actually was so simple. And Anne loved it. And I thought, I was so glad that she loved it, because it was really made out of love, real love. So let's go into the next side. Now, isn't this interesting? We're going to nowhere. However, there's always a way out. Come on in. So this is the middle part of the carriage house. This is over the archway. The bars that we built in here, don't they work perfectly here? And they have drawers on the bottom, and then there's a closet behind, and another door, and a beautiful view. A beautiful view. Even in the winter, when the snow is deep, it's just as beautiful here. And there's where you found me today, in that cluster of pots. Remember? It's quite amazing because, well, Richard painted all these stripes. And would you look how straight they are and how beautiful? We can't have cuckoo clocks on the boat because cuckoo clocks have to have stillness. They don't work if their boat is moving. So all the cuckoo clocks had to live here. And then see, this is the little stairwell that goes up to the upper level of the carriage house. But also, we had all these old school maps. And you see, we used them as shades. We just bought regular shades and covered them in these school maps. And when they're all pulled down, it's as beautiful as looking outside. That's what I love about it. It's beautiful with them up, and when they're down, it's as beautiful. So at night, on a cold winter night, if you want to cut back on the wind and the cold coming through, you just pull these shades down, and you feel like you're in another world. And these are some of our lamps. This is an example of how a lot of our shades are surprises when you turn them on. This just looks like a black shade with little bubbles all over it, right? Then when you turn it on, it's roses. And these are pots that we made too. And you know, it's very difficult to teach other people how to paint plaid because you have to start out very small on a bulbous shape. You have to start out small and gradually increase the size to stretch to fit the bulbous shape, and then down small at the bottom, and small and wide and small. And all of these are actually acting like plaid. You see where they overlap? Just like when the stitches overlap, when the waft and the web and whatever. Look, see, this is red and this is green. And where the red and the green overlap each other, they become a sort of brownish tone. And so you see here's the gold yellow and the red. It turns into kind of a pinkish tone. And here, the dark green and the red turns kind of a brownish tone. And that's how it works with real woven plaid. Isn't that great? And then all of our other decoration down here. And this is a beautiful pewter base. And we used to make these in Italy. And this is the last remaining Italian pewter company. I think they've closed by now, actually, I think I heard. But they did the most beautiful work. And they're all stamped with our name on the back. And beautifully done, everything about them. And then here, look, to make a rim of pewter that fits a ceramic shape is very difficult because ceramics are always changing sizes as they're fired and dried. But isn't it a beautiful fit? And then this is the lid. but in this case, it's the top of the lamp, because this is also a ginger jar, or it's a lamp. See, is there anything else? And look at these eggs from the chickens here. Aren't they beautiful? These green eggs are always shiny. They look like they're made of painted wood. They even feel kind of like it. And some of them are really small, little brown. But see, the brown eggs, oh, there's one down here I'm curious to see about. Oh, look at these. See, some of their chickens are new layers. So the eggs are so petite. Look at this little one. This is a little bit shiny, but not as shiny as these. These are so shiny. And then we have a little kitchen here. And see, all the tile on the back is all our tile that's the design of the studio. See, there is a little light down here. Now you can see it. There used to be a rack here, so that's why those are there. But look at this workmanship. Look what Richard, he did this all by hand. Isn't that gorgeous? He does beautiful work. Let's go up to see the top. Let's go up here. Let's go. Ready? So this is the cupola. There's one more. I don't know where it is, but this little light turns on too, but I'm not sure. I think it's at the bottom of the ladderway, of the steps. So, here you get even farther. Oh, there's the lake over there. If you come all the way over here, there it is. We used to see it much more prominently until all the trees grew up. But anyway, it's really great to be with you today, and I can't wait to tell you more. We have a couple more areas to show you here, so we'll look at those. Come on, I want to show you a wonderful little paper project we have here. This is a bathroom mostly made out of paper. Not 100%, but look at all the paper dolls in the ceiling. And on the backs of them, see, on the fronts are their dresses, you see? And on the back is something else. Not like, see, this one has a map on her back and a dress or a slip. And so they're all here. This is another one that's a little dress. And then on the back, it's some other paper that we had. And look at him. His feet are starting to curl. And then on the back, oh, he's part of some other. See, we never wasted anything. This is a special writing that we did. I'm sorry. It's a special writing that we did, and we had left over. So look at, isn't that beautiful? And here's her friend. That looks like a great dress, doesn't it? And then this is her slip, ready to put paper cutouts on, paper doll cutout dresses. See all the paper doll cutout dresses? Aren't they beautiful? I love these. There's even some back here, all the way. And then also up here, if you look over here. Okay, so the first, let's go layer by layer. The first layer is beveled glass and ceramic tile. These are our tiles. These are from the Torquay collection. These are little roses and little checks and gold rims, and then beveled mirrors. Then I'll show you over here, because it's easier for me to show you. The next level is cork. Isn't this the most beautiful cork you've ever seen in your life? I love it. It has green and brown and tan all swirled together. And the maps, see the maps? All over the world. It's the whole globe, the maps are, the whole globe. And then these are parts of our napkins that we made. Aren't they beautiful? Just like little fans going all the way throughout. And then this tartan wallpaper. And then these little socks. These were special little invitations to a special event. On the back is written about the event. And so we never wasted anything that we had made for any purpose. Look at this. I wish I had this frock right here, right now. Isn't that beautiful? Here, see it better? That looks so great, doesn't it? And so does this one. And this, I love this one. Okay, and then the next level up is not paper. It is all leaves, autumn leaves, velvet autumn leaves. See, these are velvet. This is velvet. And then others are, well, they're mostly velvet, but they're all fabric of some sort. And then here are other paintings of our studio, just put on upside down, like a reflection. And then these are from our books that told about, you know, what are they called? Price books or something. And they had all the apps, the things that we made. And so we cut them out. There's the wing chair. Remember the wing chair? And then this is the kind of beds we had in the room on the carriage house side that has all the Bible pages in it. Well, all in front of those 3 windows were these beds, one in front of each window. And they had these beautiful testers over the top and beautiful, oh, they were so beautiful. They were so beautiful. And this is a fireplace shield that we made. This is all beadwork up here. And these are different little vases. No, little birds. Like they're little birds as if they're sitting on a fence post. And 2 little vases and beautiful ribbon woven in. This is all rattan. And 2 little rabbits. And then this was the rabbit warren lamp. 4 little rabbits and this beautiful carved wooden section and tall, big, heavy rattan parts here. And then that tatami, like I showed you that these chairs are made out of, with our beautiful fringe of glass thistles, which we also looked at and talked about. And then on the top is a carved wooden thistle finial. And the next part, and this is on a sort of diamond wallpaper, and then these little balls are knobs, drawer pulls, drawer knobs. And then the next are little gold doilies cut into halves, and more leaves, and all the little girls and boys in their underwear waiting for their doll clothes to go on them, and even a little baby doll. And then regular wallpaper, and then those chains we made out of all of our papers so that nothing could be wasted. And then up above, we used to sell in our shop those little posy holders. They're made of paper, but they're very stiff, and you can put a bouquet in the middle. Here we put our napkins all swirled up. And look, we painted that anti-ecliptic wallpaper. So all of the details of the wallpaper are painted. And look at the little chains that hold them. They have, see how they have beautiful little fittings and all. Oh my goodness. It's amazing to see it here again. That it's held up all this time. Nothing has been lost. It's amazing that a paper bathroom can still be workable with the shower running, you know, the steam, but it's all varnished, and we just took extra care to put many coats of varnish. And so it's lasted and lasted and lasted and lasted. Do you want to see the shower? It's another beautiful one that we made. The reason I don't have the light on is it makes a noise. So, you can come through this way. Isn't it pretty? It's all made with the elements of Torquay, which is another of our designs. And a little bench to sit on, right back there. And all down around the bottom is very detailed. Oh, I wish you could see it better. Very, very detailed flowers in part of the Torquay design. And the little lip of the shower. And even the handles. Well, here we go. We just had another adventure. Oh, and this is a little lamp that we made. This is the pattern of bearded iris. I think I've shown it to you on a tiny little knob. See the little yellow puffs of shadows? You can hardly see them on this lamp. But these, oh, here's a beautiful bearded iris. See, right there you see the little yellow fluff. And here you see it. But this is a tiny little globe lamp that we made a long, long, long time ago. Well, I think it was really fun coming in here together. Should we go on and see more things? Let's do. Oh, there's something else to show you down here. Come on down. See this lamp? It's one that we made. It looks perfect here, doesn't it? It has stripes also. You can't see them very well in this light. Maybe from the other side I can see them better. Yes, from under here. Perfect. Okay, now we're saying goodbye. And we'll see you soon. So long.